Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Brian if you happen to be new around here, but if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, you legend. And thanks so much for coming back and checking out today's guide. This is going to be a Druid starter build section, focusing in on single target and AOE target builds. So you can pick and choose what works best for your playstyle, and I'm going to include a link to these builds themselves in the description of this video. The Druid is awesome, guys. This is actually the starter class. This is my main that I'm going to be rocking and rolling with Diablo 4. Its strengths are high burst damage, very versatile when it comes to defensive and healing. Obviously, I love the werewolf shifting aspect of this class, but also its defensive utility comes in very nicely. On the weaknesses side, we're talking about positioning, squishiness, obviously, and your movement ability. So positioning is going to be key aspect to bringing your damage. Also, you're going to want to fill up that spirit bar. Your core abilities all revolve around spirit, and being able to perform that burst is going to be a key aspect to your rotation and to your damage power. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to walk you through my skills, walk you through the skill trees themselves, and we can have some fun. And then if you want to just jump ahead, if you're just looking for the AOE, feel free to jump ahead. Either way, it's up to you. Feel free to ask any questions you got in the comments below. Jump into the Discord if you're looking for people to play with. Links are all in the description for whatever you need. But kicking this off right, let's go ahead and jump first into our single target starter build. From a skills perspective, you can see here under the basic, I'm going to be rocking Claw and also Earth Spike. As you level and as you get into endgame, you can always respec, change these up. Then from a core ability perspective, I am rocking Shred. From the defensive ability perspective, I'm rocking Blood Howl. From the champion or companion, if I could read, skill set, I am pulling out the Ravens. Then from the Wrath skill set, I'm rocking Rabies, and my ultimate is going to be Lacerate in this case. All right, so now let's go ahead and jump into our skill tree and kind of walk you through this process. As you level up and get these points, you're going to traverse down the skill tree, unlocking new skills and passives. So note that while this uses all the skill points that I have available at the moment, you're not going to have all these options available to you up first. My personal recommendation is focusing on increasing your skills and getting more abilities on your bar, and that will mean that you will enhance some of these abilities right away. So whether you're rocking Claw as a main, Earth Spike, or you're using a combination of each, you have a lot of flexibility when it comes to how you're going to play this class. So feel free to obviously respec and change any of these, but I'm going to walk you through kind of my thought process and logic as we move down the list. You can see here I've got Claw. It's enhanced with Enhanced Claw, interestingly enough, and then finally Wild Claw. From Earth Spike, I only go up to Enhance Earth Spike in this case because I also just want to keep working down the list. You'll see obviously I've got 5 spec points in this case. That's perfectly fine at, at level cap, but I want to get down to the list as quickly as possible. Down here in the next tier, I'm going to pick up Shred. I'm going to enhance Shred with Enhanced Shred and Primal Shred. And then from the passives, Heart of the Wild, as well as Abundance, and then in this case, Predatory Instinct, and I'm going to butcher the name, Digale or Great Gate. So as a dyslexic individual, I apologize. If any of my fellow dyslexics out there, feel free to sound off in the comments. Then as we continue down the tier itself, you're going to see I'm going to pick up Blood Howl with Enhanced Blood Howl and Preserving Blood Howl to kind of round that out. Moving further down the list, we have Ravens, which is my companion. Then I have Enhanced Ravens and Ferocious Ravens applied. On the perk side, Call of the Wild is enhanced 3 times to enhance my companion's skill abilities. Continuing on down the list, I'm going to pick up Rabies, and I'm going to enhance it with Enhanced Rabies. I'm not going to take it any further. And then from a Neurotoxin, I'm going to pick up this perk, and I'm going to enhance it every which way that I can, as that's going to get Envenom and also Toxic Claws attached to it. That's very, very cool. Then in an ultimate kind of category, we're going to pick up Lacerate. It only has 1 point that you can apply to it. And then down here at the bottom for the last passive, the Lupine Fury, I'm going to pick that up with the additional skills. Then I go back and enhance all the different skills just to improve them overall. Now, your order of operations and skill preference, I'm going to leave that up to you. You're really not going to make any wrong choices. You're not going to make any choice that is ultimately going to set you back as you level up. Once you get into the end game, then we're going to start having different videos and guides for that for you later here on the channel itself. All right, now that we've covered the single target, let's jump into our AOE setup. Under the basic skills, you can take Earth Spike or Storm Strike. And again, like the previous section, we'll walk you through all those skills. From the core skills, we're looking at Lightning Storm. Then from the defensive, we're looking at Debilitating Roar. In the companion, we're pulling out our wolves this time. And then in the Wrath section, we're bringing out the Hurricane, with the ultimate being Cataclysm as our skill set is applied. Jumping into our skill trees, just like before, you can see here I have Earth Spike and Storm Strike, so you can equip those. And you see there I got Enhanced Storm Strike and Wild Storm Strike here. The Earth Spike only is going to go up to 1 Enhanced Earth Spike. Then we move into our Lightning Storm, in which we enhance it with Enhancement and Raging Lightning Storms as we continue to move our way down the skill tree. In our defensives, we got the Debilitating Roar with Enhancement and Preserving the Debilitating Roar applied. Then continuing on, we've got our Wolves pack this time with the Enhanced Wolves and the Brutal Wolves, with our companion Call of the Wild upgrades all filled out to 3. Then we move into the Hurricane. You can see here I have the Enhanced Hurricane and the Natural Hurricane applied. And then you're seeing some passives here: Elemental Exposure, Charged Atmosphere, Endless Tempest, and Bad Omen. Fill these out only enough just to necessarily bring you down into the Cataclysm. And you can see here I have it with Prime Cataclysm applied. And then the perk here, the Perfect Storm, rounding it all out. Then kind of traversing back and filling in my enhancements with my abilities just to make me all the more powerful for bringing out that massive AOE damage. Anyway, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this starter build. I hope you learned something from it. I try to keep these short and sweet. Obviously, there's a lot to talk about in terms of skills and gear and your Paragon and so much more when it comes to Diablo 4, but I'll let you get leveled up. We'll have some fun as this game rolls out, and if you guys need anything, just ask, as I'm here to hopefully make some really good videos for you. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for your time. My name was Brian. This is Ginger Prime. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hopefully we'll see you in the next video, but until then, take care.